Throughout this course, we'll be watching the progress of a fictional startup, New England Boat Company, or NEBCO as I like to refer to them. As you'll learn, NEBCO is a new entrant in the boat building market and was founded by 3 former Babson student entrepreneurs. Before we begin each week, you'll be able to sit in on the meetings between the founders, Anna, Will, and Bradley, as they struggle to apply what they learned in school and balance the needs of their investors, customers, and employees. As we meet them for the first time, they've secured funding and a location for their boatyard and are preparing for the opening of their business.
Well, so I've been looking at some other locations for boatyards, and I think that we need to be in at least Florida and the West Coast. And I think that we need to look at some international locations too. Somewhere in the France, Italy, Greece area, maybe?
All in due time. But right now, I want to make sure that our location in New England is good to go for next month.
I mean, of course. But the investors are going to give us at least $250,000. We need to go while the momentum's going. And if we get international and national attention, I think we can become something really big.
Look, we've got a great location locked down in Connecticut. We've already fully staffed the location. We just need to get it up and running at a profit before we start thinking about international expansion.
I get that, but we can't just sit here in New England and run our little boatyard. We have great momentum from the investors and all this sales interest, and we need to act on it now. Bradley?
So I've been working on this great new idea for a boat design, and it uses this new resin, and it's 25% lighter and 40 to 50% stronger than anything else on the market.
What are you talking about? Are you even listening to us? We're trying to get the Connecticut location up and running next month, and Anna's already talking about going to Florida, California, and Greece.
I like Greece. I did a semester abroad there in college. You know, they have really nice sailboats over there. I wonder if I could use the same resin on a 40-foot windjammer.
Forget it. Bradley, let me ask you this. Are we good to go for next month? I'm counting on it.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, I just need to hire a few more people, but I know who they are. I just need to talk to them a little more. And I've ordered the equipment, and it should be here in a few days.
Great. Anna, before we start talking about conquering the world and international expansion, I need to know, can we talk about the next steps for this month?
We are in great shape as far as I'm concerned. Last night, I was thinking about when we started, and we did everything we were taught in college. Entrepreneurial thought in action, the Babson way, and we did it without even thinking about it.
What do you mean?
The 4 steps. Remember we were going to build rowing sculls, and then we realized that there were already 4 or 5 great manufacturers, and the market was weak and flat. So we looked into sailboats and motorboats.
And Bradley came up with those unbelievable designs.
You're welcome.
Right.
You can thank me later.
Well, so we crafted our opportunity statement, which is still basically our mission statement. And then when we were shopping Bradley's designs around, that kind of became our industry analysis for step 3. And then we moved into step 4, which was our feasibility quick screen, and we presented that to our investors in Boston, and they became our principal investors.
I think they refer to that as subconscious assimilation. Well, so it's like ET&A was like DNA at Babson. It was infused. It's no wonder we acted as we did. We were well trained.
So the money's in. We have the location all signed for. We've hired people. We have the machinery being shipped. What have we forgotten?
There's one more thing, actually, that we need to decide on pretty quickly.
Well, what do you mean? I thought we were good to go.
We are, but remember, at our last meeting, Anna told us that one of the conditions our investors are putting on us is they want regular reports and status updates on our business. They want to know how we're spending their money and that we're making the kind of progress that Anna's been promising them.
Okay, so what's the big deal? They can come down to the boatyard once it's up and running and see where their money went. And when the boats are coming off the line and the customers are lined up, they can see how successful we are.
No, he's got a point. Our investors want to see real financials and real progress. In fact, they want to see our revenues, expenses, capital investments, and cash flow. And they want to know our gross margin, EBITDA, ROA, ROE, acronym, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah. I remember those things from my undergrad days. Man, those accounting classes were painful. I tried to forget most of that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. So what are we going to do? I mean, clearly none of us is an accountant. Do you have anybody in mind?